gang, we are gonna go ahead and get started. Does everybody have music set for the mood?
Oh, I need to put on music.
Yep.
Hit that good cyberpunk music for the background. Also, very quickly, everybody sound off. Amelia?
Here.
Axel?
Here.
Keith?
Oh, you said Keith. Hi!
Dr. Vanya?
I am wanted in several countries.
Sarah?
As am I.
I don't know. Bug Corpus.
And Spectre.
Here.
Fantastic. We are going to get started. All of you received a black envelope. A mysterious black envelope. No return address, nothing. When you opened the black envelope, there were instructions inside. All of you read these instructions, alone or with the few friends that you have made since the horrible event that ended your normal living. The instructions told you a location, Encore. They told you a time, New Year's. And they told you that arrival would give you an opportunity to clear your names. I'm assuming all of you went.
Yep.
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 Heaven forbid
Yeah.
you didn't, otherwise I'm not sure what I do here. So, you guys went to the coordinates, and interestingly enough, you all have heard of Encore. Encore is, for all intents and purposes, one of the best-known bars in Washington. It is a largely anti-corporate bar. You know that the best fixers run out of this bar. You know that names that will live on in legends for centuries to come frequent this bar. And it's been around for the better part of 30 to 40 years. And you also know that nobody gets into Encore, much less finds out where Encore is, without being in the know. So as you go to the coordinates, you find yourselves behind a very large event center. This is bigger than a conference center. This is stadium levels of event center. And you follow the instructions on the envelope. They tell you to go inside through the docking bay. They tell you to go down a set of escalators. And eventually you find a small group of people waiting outside of a set of doors. Normally, if there hadn't been a group of people there, you might have overlooked it or thought you were in the wrong area. But as you step up, holding up the black envelope between your fingers to the very large, boarded-up man standing at the door, he grunts and steps aside and lets you through. And as you walk through a hallway, you can feel eyes on you, even though nobody's there. You can feel scanners looking you over, determining what you are and what you're worth. And as you pass through the far doors at the end of the hallway, you are assailed by very loud music as you walk into the main level of Encore. This is very much
What song?
a punk bar. What song, you say?
Yeah.
You know what song?
What's the name?
I'm gonna say something by Cypher is playing right now.
Okay.
As you guys walk in, you can tell this is a punk bar. There are stickers all across the bar from different famous bands over the last couple centuries. The lights are low, and this place is packed. You look around unsurely. I mean, the instructions only told you to come to the bar. But as you're standing there, bumping into each other, trying to stay out of the way. You are approached by a girl. Let me find her picture for you. Oh no! Hold on, my phone is being ridiculous. Oh my fucking god. Don't worry, we'll get there. We'll get there, I promise. What is happening to my phone? Okay, you know what? What if we just restart Discord entirely on my phone? Does that make you happy?
Mobile Discord doesn't want to work half
Do
the
you
time.
enjoy not being alive?
Small now.
How many tabs do you have on your phone right now?
Like 2.
Oh, yeah, beats me.
Yeah, I close them very frequently. I'm not.
Story to us all. I usually have one, so.
Don't worry, I
Mama-
will figure my life out
My-
in 2 seconds.
My wife will have like 10 or 20 tabs open all at once for like days.
Oh my god. What do
I'm like, how does this phone function?
Well, at that
As
point,
you
just go
do.
on the person's phone and clear the tabs. Just boom.
That's what I do. No, whenever I get access to her phone, I clear the shit out of all of her tabs.
That would stress me out, to be honest with you. Finally!
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. This girl approaches you. Apologies. She
Yes.
has a very hard look on her face, and she looks you up and down as a group. And she looks annoyed. And she says, "Really? Whatever. Come on. Keep up." And she immediately begins moving through this crowd of people with a practiced ease. Unnoticed. In fact, you almost lose her in the crowd multiple times as she leads you to a set of back doors. You find yourself in a back hallway with her, trying to keep up. Though her legs are short, she is very fast. She leads you to an elevator, waits, counts the lot of you, and doesn't join you, instead smiling at you placatingly, and pressing a button as the doors shut in front of you. You lot are in an elevator, with each other, though most of you don't know each other. And as the doors open, you are greeted with another person. This person, I'm sad I don't have art for yet, it's being worked on, steps forward through the neon light. He tips his cowboy hat to you, lifts it up a bit. You see the gleam of his eyes, the faint hint of cybernetics beneath the rough beard along his jaw. Yeah.
The dog is dead.
I'm sorry, she has something to say.
Scream.
The scream is living up to their name.
She wants to be the DM.
What if you shut
Yeah. The tertiary DM.
Yeah. Don't bite me. Come get your child. I'm just gonna hold her mouth shut. Anyway, as you watch this man step forward, you see the gleam of his cybernetics. This man, for all intents and purposes, is a neon cowboy. There is a strange mixture of the rough and tumble cowboy figure, the boots, the button-down shirt tucked into jeans, but there's cybernetics, AI intermingling, and there's a flash of that neon coloration across his outfit and across the wide-brimmed cowboy hat. His eyes gleam as he looks at you, and he tilts his head in a nod in a come on motion. You follow him down the hallway. You see large rooms on either side of this hallway, but you can't see into them. Frosted glass that doesn't even allow you to determine movement from the other side. For those of you more technically inclined, you can see a lot of wires running around these individual rooms. The rooms are apart from each other with small spaces, and you get the sense that these are probably completely tamper-proof. You're not going to get a signal in or a signal out. In fact, that's exactly what he tells you as he stops by the third door down, taps a few buttons, and the door slides open. He tells you nobody's going to be able to get any messages in, nobody's going to be able to get anything out. It's just us. And he adds, as you all walk in and he follows, closing the door behind you, that here you are safe. This is the first time, if you believe him, that you may have felt safe since you've been in refuge. There is a large office style, a wide desk with several dozen chairs around it, and you all are free to seat yourselves wherever you like.
I think Keith will go and just sit at one of the little side chairs, so not like directly in the middle, but not at the very end, so somewhere in between there.
Safe in the middle. I get you. You sit yourself down. The rest of you find a spot around the table. He looks over the group of you, nods, as if counting heads, tells you he'll be right back, and walks out. And you all are left alone. 6 of you. I'm gonna let each of you, we're gonna go around and describe what your character looks like and is doing fidgeting at the table currently, and we'll start with Amelia.
Hold on, my cat's messed up my freaking mic holder. It's sitting really weirdly now.
I have questions. Where there the character sheets? Good God, I couldn't find them.
Okay. Alright, so, my character, Amelia, has brown hair, and like a little messy ponytail, and like, a white crop top and some like black cargo pants. She's sitting at the table just chewing gum and popping it over and over again. Kind of, you know, probably tapping her foot under the table, feeling a little antsy about the whole thing.
Axel.
Am I?
Go ahead.
Okay.
You don't have to
I was
keep
going to
further.
say, am I supposed to say anything else, or is that good?
No, that's good. It's just however you want the rest of the party to see your character. Absolutely,
cool,
you can
cool.
go next.
Okay. So, Axel has, I believe, short dark hair. He has a cybernetic eye. I believe it's his left eye. That kind of goes down into some more, looks like he's got some tech mods kind of like into his face and into his neck. He's wearing a jacket, currently covered in grease and dirt as if he had just gotten off work or had been working all day and didn't care enough to clean himself up. He's just sitting there, annoyed, bored.
Vanya.
Vanya is sitting completely still, staring into the distance. He appears to be fidgeting with his hands, which continuously open up into strange mechanical surgical tools. He appears to be nervously fidgeting.
Keith.
You see a average-sized male wearing just like a gray mask, has circle glasses on, messy brown hair, and he appears to be doing something on his I don't remember what the thing was called. Oh god, his what's the thing called? Thing on his wrist? The interface? No.
Cyberdeck.
Cyberdeck. Thank you. Fuck. He just appears to be messing on his cyberdeck, just looking busy.
Sarah.
This punk-looking girl is just sitting there, She's got the classic like leather jacket and fishnet stockings, boots with metal spikes on them.
Every time I hear boots,
Boots with a fur.
And there's this very clear scar along her neck that's slightly covered by cybernetic implants. And she's just sitting there with her feet kicked up on the table, idly strumming at an electric guitar. Every time she'll make a mistake and just go, and then continue.
And Spectre.
Spectre would be sitting more calmly, not fidgeting. He's just analyzing the situation in the room around him. You see his hand placed on his hip where his holster is, just in case. And I'd say he's just resting. He hasn't been able to just sit calmly in a while. He's wearing sort of military-esque gear.
As you all curiously, cautiously glance around the room at each other, several of you recognize other people at this table, don't you?
Indeed. Spectre actually would be sitting next to Vanya.
Do any of you say anything to the people that you recognize?
I think Keith would just look at Amelia and give her like a small nod, as in like a hello.
I think Amelia. Don't.
You were saying earlier Sarah died, didn't she?
Don't.
It was well before you met Sarah. She's been going by Banshee the entire time you've known her.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be sitting next to you. I feel like because you would come visit every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gives an acknowledging nod, but seems to be focused on the strumming.
I think Amelia would barely lift her hand, like you could hardly even call it like a wave, but of acknowledgement, and then she'd completely avert like any eye contact at all.
Spectre would be sort of leaning over towards Vanya and say, I'm sure you feel the same. I don't trust this.
Unfortunately, I am quite used to being in situations such as this.
Always fun.
As you
That is
go ahead.
that is not a correct statement.
Right. he sort of face palmed.
Spectre sighs, scoots his chair 2 inches away. As you guys are murmuring amongst yourselves, the door slides open again. In walks the neon cowboy. And this time he stretches, grabs his hat, twirls it around, and lightly rests it on the corner of one of the chairs at the head of the table. He cracks his knuckles and scans the room again. Well, now, I do say you all look a mite bit anxious. Something wrong, kids? Don't tell me this is the first time you've been called to a strange place for a strange little secret meeting.
The
Spectre would
last
say.
time ended poorly.
Well, you
Get out.
can relax. As I said, this is the safest damn room you're ever gonna find in this hellhole of a city. Now, I've been given some instructions, so I'm gonna get to it if you don't mind. I know who all you are. And I know that all of you got that pretty little black X next to y'all's names in the files. Blacklisted. AKA, you all done fucked up something mighty fine. How y'all been faring since that, fateful mission each one of you was on?
Still taking tips. While strumming still.
As any good rocker girl should.
Taking it day by day.
Scraping by, as it were. Well, what if I told you that your unfortunate situations, that they weren't exactly an accident? Don't tell me y'all weren't thinking that in the back of your minds. Something strange afoot. Something about that job that just didn't sit right with you. Really? None of you?
I had an inkling. It was a framing.
The guy was rather insane, and yet he wasn't the one that started shooting, so...
It all did seem really convenient.
Precisely. See, my bosses have a theory that someone went plumb out of their way to make this happen. To wreck your jobs, and to make sure all of you took the fall. And lately, my bosses are getting that theory that mayhaps this is all done by the same person. Not just a series of delightful coincidences. A shadow working in the background. A boogeyman. But they haven't been able to prove it. Not yet. However, as it were, there seems to be a chance for you lot to prove it. Something's going down tonight, and it's bad. Vellum, Corporate Square. You all have a chance to clear your names tonight. Right here, right now. If you'll go investigate and see if our little theory's correct. Well, what have you? Y'all want to keep milling around and scraping by doing shit jobs for not real fixers? Or do you want a chance to get back in with the big leagues?
He's just gonna look up from his cyber deck and just go, absolutely.
Let me put it this way. There are things that only the big leagues can do. And I need to do them.
Yeah, like actually put food on the table.
If it gets the feds off my tail, then fine by me.
I require money. I will do whatever it takes to attain what I require.
Hell yeah.
I am broke. I'm gonna be completely candid with you. I need this job.
That has to go in quotes. I require money.
No thoughts, only the acquisition of money.
I went to medical school.
Let us, in fact, get this bread, as it were.
Let's in fact clean this dough.
Inspector gestures towards Von Yenny, says what he said.
I feel like the entire group just nods at Vanya.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Saying the quiet part out loud. Ain't that something? Well,
There's a reason we're blacklisted.
there is, isn't there? Now, my boss has arranged transport and a little work on the side to get you in. The rest is up to you. Ain't gonna know what you're gonna find there, so hope you brought whatever you're gonna need. He gestures toward the door, tapping a button, and it slides open. Swing on back by when you're done, and we'll do a little debrief and discuss our next steps. Sound good?
Spectre would nod and get up.
Keith would also nod and then get up.
Axel would also nod and get up.
You guys.
Vanya, imitating everyone else, will also do the exact same.
Yes.
As you guys walk back out, head back to the elevator, and exit the way you came in, you make it out to the street level and find there is a transport vehicle waiting for you. With a driver who doesn't pay any attention to you. And as the six of you load into the vehicle, the doors shut, and you begin the drive towards the rise. You all look at the group around you and think it might be wise to do some sort of, at least brief, introduction. After all, you are going on a job together, a job that could go south.
You guys ever been on the back of a milk carton before?
Beg your finest pardon.
I said yes, would you believe me?
No.
That was beautiful.
Wow. Well, I've put a few people on. I've put a few people on the back of one. Don't ask
Are
me.
you on the back of a milk carton?
No, I was.
Oh, he was asking that to Axel.
I was Axel. Actually, that's a great question.
No, I've never been on the back of a milk carton, but I'm hoping that that's not how this ends up.
Oh, we all.
I do not believe it is possible for me to go missing.
Okay.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen.
As you guys are sitting there during the long drive, you watch out the windows and see you're going up and up and up. And for some of you, this may be the first time you've ever been to the rise. And you're miles in the air, suddenly. You make it to the plate titled Vellum. Keith is having horrible flashbacks.
He's having not a good time going back there. You just hear like a quiet sigh, just like a.
You marvel at the size of the rise, how each plate is like its own little town, its own little city in itself. Vellum, the home of the corporations. You make your way towards Corporate Square. And it's New Year's Eve, so it's busy. Is there anything you guys want to talk about before you arrive at the location that you're being driven
think Keith.
I've got a mean right hook, but don't expect me to be like shooting anyone if we have to.
Myself and my
Hopefully-
compatriot have combat experience.
Don't worry when we need. Don't worry when we need ballistics. We can handle that. You look like a runner.
Who are you speaking to?
You.
Me? Correct.
You're the runner.
The only guy with a cyber deck in the car.
You just said you look like a runner. I thought that literally meant running. Oh, son of
He holds up a hand and answers a phone on his cyber deck.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely the runner.
Yes,
100%.
definitely. Well, what are you supposed to be? He looks at you, sorry, I'm forgetting your name. Banshee.
She's sitting there with the guitar in her hand. I can talk to people.
Alright.
That is good,
We will-
because I struggle with that.
we'll chalk you down to diplomat.
I can make better trades, I guess.
Axel, do you still have your Aldecaldo jacket on?
Yes.
So you all will be able to see that you have a Aldecaldo in the group with you as well.
Don't think Keith would know what that is.
You would see a very scary biker-looking dude in the back of the car.
Of course, the city boy wouldn't know.
No, yeah, he doesn't know anything. He's dumb as shit.
Keith's like,
You're
why
dumb
do you
as shit, but
have
you're a
dead
runner?
horse on your jacket? What?
Are you a big fan of horses?
When it comes to computers, knows a lot. Everything else, no. Very good.
Oh, so he has no street smarts. Get it.
No, it's not. He was raised in the rise. What do you think?
Yeah.
This man knows
I was-
nothing about the streets.
He is
Died a couple of
what
times.
other people would refer to as a pigeon, somebody who has almost never set foot out of the rise. As you
There we
guys,
go.
the car begins to slow, and you see a towering set of buildings in a sort of a U shape. And as you pull up off to the side, trying to blend in with the other cars, you notice as you're looking, police vehicles rolling up on scene. You see that there's people rolling out that cyber do not cross holotape. And people look anxious. There is a serious air over this that is often absent from scenes like this. Whatever just happened, it just went down. And as you turn your head to look, there is a detective standing out front, and he seems to be glancing at you all's vehicle, as if waiting.
He's waiting for us.
You're not sure?
Kane's gonna, Spectre's gonna put on his hood, trying to say, low profile.
Keith doesn't take his mask off ever, so he doesn't have to worry about that.
The driver, without looking at the rest of you, says, "Alright, this is your stop. I'll wait around back and, look inconspicuous." He waves his hand in a shoe motion.
Spectre will get up.
Vanya will also step out.
Yeah, I guess Keith will follow.
as you guys all get out of the vehicle, you find yourself standing on the sidewalk, looking at all the neon. You can hear partying and cheering in the background. There's fireworks going off. It's 30 minutes past the turn of the new year, and you're now in 2063. The detective looks somewhere between annoyed and anxious. He tries not to stare at the group of you, but you can tell that he seems to be waiting on you.
Oh, he's totally waiting. What does he want?
I guess Amelia will start to approach if he looks like that.
You cautiously start making your way over there. The moment you get within range, he glances around and shoves his hand in his pocket. You can see a detective badge hanging from a chain around his neck, and it gleams in the neon light. You got friends in high places, it seems, kid. He drops the cigarette he was smoking and crushes it under his boot. Is this the lot of you?
Yeah, my
Believe so.
question, what kind of outfit is this guy wearing? Because I have some funny Keith might say.
He's in, like, a suit. He's got one of those long, like, tan jackets that goes down to, like, his shins. Suit and
Oh,
tie
you look like one of
underneath.
those detectives from those old shows.
He gives you a very tired look.
Kind of Columbo.
Alright, listen up, because I'm gonna say this once, and I ain't gonna say it again. That conference center is 4 stories tall. It was completely rented out for a private event. Hundreds of people entered that building about 6 hours ago. Nobody's come out. We're getting reports of gunfire inside, as well as possibly some kind of biological component, but we don't know what's happened. Security feeds are down. Loud hails have gone unanswered. Last movement was seen approximately 0023 hours near the parking garage. Until CC, SWAT, and Psycho get on scene, nobody else goes in or out, except you all, it seems. Won't lie to you, I wouldn't want to go in there first. Now, between the assembling of the agencies and the cock measuring they always do before events like this to see who's who, who's not, I reckon you have about 45 minutes before they kick the doors in. So do me a favor and Delta before then. Got it?
Understood.
And give your fixer my regards. He proceeds to pull out another cigarette out of one of the many pockets within his long coat, lights it up, and turns and walks away from you.
Keith is gonna look at him after he lights another cigarette. Hey, you know those things will kill you, right?
Not fast enough, kid.
This kid clearly hasn't heard of hypos.
I mean, he might have long game plans.
A new
Yeah,
set of
generally.
lungs is
Towards the
quite
building.
expensive.
Well, let's just hope he has plastic lungs. Now let's move on.
I think Amelia, like, hearing all of you guys say that, is going to start chewing her gum a lot more.
So, you guys are standing by the vehicles out front of this massive conference center. And you've been given the go-ahead by who seems to be command currently on scene. What do you guys want to do?
Can I try and make a single fan real quick?
Sure. Not sure what the rules are for that.
Okay, when not in combat, a Rocket Boy can turn a group of non-fans into fans by rolling a charismatic impact 1d10 against DV8 for a single person. DV10 for a small group of up to 6, and a DV12 for a huge group. So charismatic impact, I'm guessing just the rank of the roll plus 1d10
Yeah, so it'll be your
against the
D10 plus 4.
Yeah,
And
versus
you have
8.
to beat a DV8.
Well, that's a 14, so
Okay. So
sweet.
you find, who are you? Are you trying to make a fan out of like a random person on the street, like a looky-loo, or are you trying to get like a officer?
a lucky Lou.
Okay, yeah, there's plenty to choose from because the second that holotape went up, people were very interested in what was going on.
Just greet a guy, do like the classic greet handshake, be all buddy buddy with them.
Okay, you have managed to make friends with a guy named Ben.
Hey Ben, can I have you do something for me real quick?
Yeah, sure. I mean, what's up?
Keep an eye on those guys over there. She points at the detective and the other people, other police, and if they notice anything awry, like something comes up and they start acting panicky, just send me a text. And
Does that mean I get your number?
sure, why not? And he gives him a number of one of her several disposable phones.
Sweet, he says.
I got you. Phone.
Sarah walks back to the group. Remind me to buy a new burner phone after this. So Sarah returns after making friends with Ben.
I think before we do anything, Amelia is going to walk over to Keith, and she is going to poke him in the chest a little aggressively, like right on his sternum, and she's gonna lean in and she's gonna say, "Make no mistake. The explosion was not my fault by any means, and I knew this from the beginning." And then she's going to say, "Not another word." And she's just gonna step away.
He's just gonna go,
With that conversation out of the way, with that out of the way though, Banshee does go up to Axel and go, "Buy a weapon."
Hold up, wait. I need to turn the volume up on my computer, I'm sorry. What did you say?
Banshee said, "Buy a weapon."
9/11.
Buy a weapon. Okay, so yes.
It's so fitting.
Oh my god.
Man, I told you to quit making jokes about planes crashing into stuff. Reminds me of home.
Axel checking over his shoulder for any possible suicide bomber.
Not the Texan suicide bombers.
God damn.
Trust me, New York has dealt with worse than 9/11 since then.
Good
So.
old New Mexico.
I think New York exists anymore.
Manhattan doesn't exist.
Close enough.
Nuke.
So you guys were told you have a limited amount of time. What do you guys want to do?
Fuck it. He's gonna walk up to the building.
Yeah,
Are
Spectre's gonna
you
do the
going
same.
in the front, or are you going towards the parking garage?
I'm gonna go to the parking garage, try to find a side entrance.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Amelia will follow too with her flamethrower.
Is everybody going together, or are you guys splitting up?
Um, I believe
say-
it would be wise for us to remain together, considering we do not know if the danger is still present within the building.
Correct. I think we should stick
I'm
together.
staying
We
whoever
don't know.
can. I'm staying with
City-
whoever can shoot the guys while I'm ducking under that cover over there.
Amelia's
so you
gonna
can stick
hold
with-
up her weapon when
Me-
you say that.
Me, the
I got
10 man, or
210
the.
rounds of this 10-round magazine.
You guys start making your way to the parking garage. You can see there are some beat officers who are putting up that same hollow tape, but they don't seem to cause any trouble for you as you pass by. It seems the word has been spread that you are allowed entrance for the moment. You make your way into the parking garage, and it is full. Parking garage is packed. There is not a spot to be had here.
Must have been a big party.
You can't
So-
see like a entrance to the building we're trying to get into anywhere.
Oh yeah, this is a
This is-
multi-tier parking garage, and there is a area in the back which is actually part of the building itself that has like a couple elevators and entrances that go in and out.
Is there stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Before he goes up, he said that there was last seen movement in the parking garage, right?
Correct.
Could I roll a tracking skill check to see if there's any trace of them?
Yeah.
All right. So that is okay. So D10 plus the skill. Oh, okay. That's a 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
You look around, and from the doors, it's not on the floor, the first floor you're at first, but as you get closer to the doors, you can see actually there's just the slightest hints of footprints. Only partials. And the only reason you see it is because they are made of blood. Like somebody stepped in some and tracked small traces of it out, and the footprints
Someone spilled ketchup.
go further out into the garage off over to the right.
Are they shoe prints, boot prints, or maybe civilian shoes?
They're partials, but it looks like boots.
Boots. Okay.
Like
The fur?
combat boots, not like cowboy boots.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. He's gonna gesture to everyone. I found something over here.
Blood. Do you
I think
believe that
Continue.
Vanya's going to examine the footprints and try and follow them and say, I suppose we should have seen if we could question the officers, but considering our limited amount of time, I think that would be best saved for later.
Amelia will crack her neck and then nod and start walking forward.
As you follow these boot prints a little further in, you hear something in the distance. You hear the faintest purr of an engine. A vehicle idling.
Kid's gonna raise his firearm.
You pull your firearm free and raise it up in front of you. The rest of you just see Spectre draw his gun.
He's gonna duck behind a nearby vehicle.
He will put his finger up to his lips and then continue walking, trying to look for where the vehicle is.
It's not difficult to find. It is the only vehicle running out of hundreds in this parking garage. As you make your way towards it, you see a completely blacked out van. Its lights are on. The engine is running, idling.
Well, that's
Is
not
this-
suspicious.
Are windows tinted?
Yup.
All right.
And there is something else as you make your way forward. This vehicle, unlike the others, is backed into its parking spot, facing out. And the windshield has a small piece of paper stuck onto the front of the windshield. right where the driver's face would be.
Could I use my teleoptics to see what it says? If it says anything.
It does say something, but the words are facing where the driver,
The driver.
would be and not out.
Okay. He'll look to the rest of them and say, "Anybody have a knife?"
Amelia is going to say nope, and then just start walking towards the vehicle with her weapon drawn.
A scalpel pops out of Vanya's finger.
Awesome. Also, he's gonna try to stop Amelia.
I'm
She
liking
pulls
this
out
new
her-
aggressive version of Allie that's coming out in this campaign.
Right?
Thank you.
So Amelia started walking toward the van, and Kane put a hand up to stop her. What are you guys doing?
Banshee pulls out, what are those things called? The multi-tool thing.
Like the Swiss Army knife looking things?
Yeah,
Oh, can I borrow that?
yeah.
All right. He'll take it. I'm assuming that this is the getaway vehicle. I'm gonna go take care of it. And I'm sorry, Mrs. Guns Blazing, but I do not want a strong attention from the enemy.
Amelia will just shrug.
Sighs, puts the gun back in the holster.
But I'll be sure to put you in the front lines when we get into an engagement.
All right, they call it a tech tool.
Ah, all right. You'll can I roll stealth to get close to the car? I don't know if anyone's in it.
You can.
All right. That plus, that'll be 17.
With a 17, you crouch and make your way towards the vehicle. And as you get, how are you approaching it from like the passenger side or the driver's side? And are you trying to get towards the back first, or are you going straight for the front since it's back then?
I'm going to go for the passenger side in the back.
Okay. So you approach from the back, and on the passenger side, as you get close, creeping around some of the closer cars, you notice the back of the van, the door is open.
I'm going to try to peer inside.
You look inside and you don't see anyone. You see there's spaces, definitely benches on the inside. There were multiple people that were in this. There are some bags inside waiting. You don't see anybody in the back from where you're at.
Okay. He's going to try to walk around and slash one of the tires.
You walk around to slash one of the tires, and you see somebody beat you to it.
Oh. Shit. He's gonna look inside the passenger, try to see if there's anyone in the driver's seat.
You look up over the edge and into the passenger side window, and you see a body slumped over from the driver's seat that has fallen into the passenger seat. You can see there's blood spattered on the inside of the door and dripping down by where the passenger's feet would be.
Unfortunate.
Vanya,
Yes.
we got a body.
Provide me space.
He will.
Vanya's
gonna
going
walk
to
up the
immediately.
entrance of the building.
Vaughn, you go first.
Yeah, Vanya's going to immediately rush up to the car to try and see this body.
You walk up and you can see quite easily the same thing that Kane can. There's a body that was sitting in the driver's seat that is slumped over towards the passenger seat. There appears to be a bullet
I'll be right
hole
back.
in the side of his face that is bleeding heavily. It looks very fresh.
He's going to attempt to confirm whether or not the person is dead.
How so?
Can I do... I guess it wouldn't be it would be surgery to try and stabilize
I'm not
him,
gonna
so
make
it
you
would probably
actually make a
be...
check. I'm just asking what you do to confirm it.
If you are able to, please attempt to clench your hand to confirm that you are alive.
Are you saying this to the guy?
Yes. Do not attempt to move beyond that. I am going to provide you assistance.
Please do not resist.
You watch as the body slumped in the passenger seat, the fingers twitch, and then begin to curl towards the palm, except for the middle finger, which remains where it is.
Yeah, man, I think he's dead.
He's... Vanya's going to, Vanya's going to attempt to, stabilize him.
You open the passenger side door and get a look at this guy. There is a bullet hole through his skull. And the amount of blood that begins to pour out of the door the second you open it, it's not great.
Who spilled the whole bottle of ketchup?
Just looking, I won't even make you roll for it, just looking at this guy, you do not think there is much you can do at this point.
Even if I was able to get him to a hospital?
You could attempt to get him to a hospital, but that would take a lot of the time you have. And you guys are already down to about 40 minutes.
That's the funny thing. Vanya can buy time. He's going to pull out his, cryo case.
I am going to ask you, are you sure you want to do that? You only have one of those.
That is true.
And if anything happens to anybody inside this building...
That is also true. However, Vanya sees a body, somebody who could potentially provide answers. So I think, logically, it would make the most sense for him to do that. Also, he could just dump the guy out if he needs to.
Oh my god.
Well, you're useless now. You didn't pay your medical bills.
I am sorry, but your card has declined.
Yikers.
Well, do your thing.
You're gonna have to make your rolls for it if that's what you want to do.
I mean, so for the cryo case, all I have to do is lay the person down in it and then activate one of the charges. And that basically prevents them from having to make death saves for, I believe it's up to 24 hours.
Okay.
Mm.
You're gonna have to stabilize him too, isn't that a separate?
He can do that, yes. So there is... I guess the question would be, because what he'd be able to do, he could do without the case. So, if he can attempt to stabilize him, he's gonna do that before using the case.
Okay.
And that would be a surgery check, which is... No, of course, everything's breaking.
I mean, it says
Surgery.
every level gives you 2 points in the skill, and you have 1 point
Yeah.
in it, so that's just an additional 2.
Oh no, he has more than... Oh wait, no, he has 1 point in that, but he also gets his... He also gets the +1 from that. Okay. So that comes out to a total of 20?
Nope.
Hmm.
You have to beat a DV 21. So as you're trying to stabilize this guy, there's very little left in him, and he looks up at you through the mask he's wearing, and you just feel him slipping.
Hmm. Should I attempt to preserve this individual? I have only one case in order to do so.
Oh, I was muted. With our limited time and resources, I think we may have to leave him here.
Very well.
If there's one, we may find more.
He's got a point.
Yeah.
He's going to, as he's trying to stabilize this guy, he's going to say, "Do you know who did this to you?"
You see the man weakly point a finger towards the piece of paper that is slapped onto the windshield.
The perpetrator has left a calling card. Can someone please acquire it?
I'm not liking this guy's MO. It's sounding too familiar.
Hmm.
Oh, is it gonna say what I think it's gonna say?
It says nothing personal.
You already know what it says, Dylan.
Yeah.
Evil DM.
God damn it.
You grab the piece of paper that's been smacked onto the windshield. There are 2 words written on it in red. Nothing personal.
Ew. What's this guy's obsession with writing in blood? It's weird.
Spectre, as you're looking at this piece of paper,
Mhm.
Vanya, the
Yep.
man beneath you, stops breathing. Keith, you were walking towards the doors, weren't you?
Yep.
So you walk towards the doors to the conference center. The only prints you see are the faint partials made with the blood. Nothing else.
Well, he's gonna walk up to the door and, I guess, listen for a second before trying to open it. Does he hear anything?
It's an elevator. So
Oh, never mind. You can click the button, I guess.
you press it and the elevator door opens. The car is already on this level. Doesn't seem like anybody has pressed it since whoever came down and tracked the blood out did so. You can see the partials walk out of the elevator. There's a spot where they were standing in the center of the elevator, and the faint prints from where they walked in, and nothing else.
Well, at least there's an giant pool of blood, I guess. I guess Keith wouldn't just go in alone because he's not that stupid, so he's gonna go back to the, I guess, the rest of the party.
You all have gathered in front of the van. Vec has stopped working on the person underneath of him, and you have a limited amount of time. What do you want to do?
What does the paper say?
I think you know what it says.
I swear if it says nothing personal.
He hands it over. He hands over the sheet of paper to Vanya.
Keith grabs the piece of paper, looks at the dead guy, kicks him lightly.
What? Why?
What did the dead guy do?
What did the dead guy do to you?
He's just annoyed, so he's like, fuck it, whack.
Wait.
Disrespect of the dead is bad for the soul.
Yeah, what he said.
He's dead, I don't think he cares. Besides, I didn't kick him hard, I just tapped him. Relax.
Let's get a move on. We're running out of time.
Agreed. We do not have enough evidence to know for certain what was going on here. Only that it might be related to other things.
He's gonna walk back over to the elevator with the guys, I guess.
You guys walk back to the elevator. Do you get in?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at me ball.
You all get
Yes.
into the elevator, being careful not to step on the blood trail lining the edges of the car. You press the button to go up to the main conference floor. And then you all stand there and wait as
Is there
the
elevator music?
horrible elevator music kicks in.
Yeah!
You all glance at each other awkwardly.
Netrunner.
Just leave this fucking mess.
Netrunner, I have a question.
I might have an answer.
Have you found any access points?
Keith's gonna look around the elevator and just look for any.
There are no access points in the elevator.
No, I haven't been able to find any access points.
Also, you can't see them with the naked eye most of the time.
Yeah. But that's okay.
I
We
have
can assume you've
questions
looked at the
then.
thing.
There's a certain ability that allows you to find them.
I was looking for that and I couldn't find it, and I was like, what the fuck am I looking for here? Oh, scanner, yeah. I guess Keith's gonna... I guess you already said there isn't, so...
Yeah. It's okay.
Oh, I said there wasn't any in the elevator. Scanner
Womp
goes
womp.
through walls, though.
Oh, I guess Keith's gonna activate his scanner.
Okay.
He's gonna scan.
Let's see. What is... Liam, you would know better. The rule for scanner just takes one of his net actions, right?
Yeah, so it's not like it costs anything.
Just wanted to make sure. So it'll be your interface plus a D10.
Please be Give me a sec. 15.
Okay. There are a couple different access points further up. There's at least one on the next story. It's
There's
not
a-
close, but you think it might be in like a side room somewhere.
There are several above us. One's on the next floor, and I think that one is in a little side room. So, if I were to get access to that, that'd probably be the safest bet of not getting forcibly jacked out.
It would be wise to attempt to access it if we are able to reach it.
Well, I guess we'll see at the next floor, won't we?
Kane has his gun drawn, waiting for the doors to open.
Spectre's just gonna. Sorry, Spectre. Fuck, I was gonna say something bad. Hey, Keith. God damn it. Tell me.
Keith.
Keith is just gonna be leaning against the back elevator wall, just like slightly to the side of the door, so he's directly in front of it.
As you guys are murmuring to each other about this, the elevator doors slide open, and you are greeted with a sight as you look out and see bodies. There are dozens of bodies in security armor. There are empty shell casings littered all around them. This was a firefight. But you only see people in security armor. Nobody else. And this is the main entryway, the foyer.
Watch your step as you enter.
When I was getting flashbacks.
I'd rather not talk about that. He's gonna step out, being very careful not to touch the blood.
You go ahead and step out and try and make your way through the sea of bodies without stepping on them or any of the evidence. Do you want to roll perception for me?
Yes.
Might as well.
I will let you roll at advantage for reasons.
Ooh. Okay. That is a 15.
With a 15. Kane, there's something weird going on here.
Oh wait, I didn't do advantage. Oh shit, hold on. Yeah, that was 15. Okay, never mind.
There's something strange going on here. As you stop and look down at one of the security officers close to your boots, there's something odd about their security armor. These are directive control security agents, hired security for this event, but the person by your feet, their armor is... it's not up to code. It's like somebody hastily made or purchased armor to look like directive control armor, but you've been in court security before. You know how serious they are about their specs.
Hmm. Too many questions. Let's keep moving.
Can Vanya make a deduction check to try and gauge who started shooting first?
Sure, go ahead.
Just by examining the bodies and seeing like how the injuries.
Roll for it.
That's a 14.
With a 14, it is hard for you to tell. I mean, definitely somebody off to the side started shooting. Looks like somebody just close to the doors to the actual event center itself, the event floor. But, I mean, everybody in this room shot at everybody. It's really hard to tell with that roll.
Could I make a similar roll?
Sure.
Alright. That...
While he's doing that, could Keith head towards the access port?
Yeah, you can start walking in the direction that you saw the possible access.
That is a 21.
Hold that number for a minute.
Okay.
Keith, you start walking in the direction you saw the access port. You find yourself in a corridor, and there's a door with a label on it that says security office. The door is standing open, ajar.
Keith is gonna go open the door more? Or she's gonna... Can I roll perception, I guess?
Sure.
What even would perception be? Is that a specific roll?
It's under awareness skills.
Okay, and cool. 8 plus 14, so 22.
With the 22, you peer into the door. This door was left hanging ajar because somebody ran out of it. And inside the security room, you can see things knocked over, chairs knocked over as somebody leapt out of them. You can actually see a thing of cup ramen that was dropped hastily. Something pulled these people out of the security office very quickly.
Good God. Man, not the cup ramen. Keith's gonna walk into the door and find the access port.
These things are like 63 cents, he says as he walks by. You walk
Less
to
than an eddy.
the access point. Do you jack in?
Yep. I guess Keith will let one of the team members know. He's like, hey, I'm gonna head over to the access port. Jack in real quick.
You jack in. You find yourself on the first entry level, the lobby, as it were, of the architecture. And the architecture looks fancy. Like it would be made of marble if you were in the real world. And the door in front of you looks high-tech.
Can I use Pathfinder so I can figure out how many floors of this architecture there are?
Yeah. Go ahead and make your interface plus D10 roll.
While we're looking over this scene, can I use my radio scanner to see if I can't pick anything up on radio?
Sure. What does it do? I don't see it in your...
Shoot. It's part of the cyberware. I need to actually...
Yeah, if you remind me what it does, I'll let you make a roll for it, see if you can pick anything up.
It says here, short description, can play music from data pool or memory chip, or tune into radio broadcasts within 1 mile. So any radio broadcasts within 1 mile.
Okay. Make your roll for it. Keith, with the 13, you use Pathfinder. You think, oh, I've seen quite a few architectures so far. I might be new, but it can't be that bad, right? You look at this architecture, and you see 7 levels. And at the 7th level, it splits in 2 directions. And it keeps going for 5 more levels in either direction. And then it splits again. And you lose sight. This is a corporate level building with corporate level security. You have a very, very bad feeling looking at it.
That's a lot of levels. Is there any? Can I see any traps or anything?
You can't tell with your roll.
Oh, joy. Okay. Well, I guess Keith is gonna start making his way through it.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Never mind. Never mind. I think once Keith sees just like the depth of all this, he's gonna think, I actually do not have the time to go through all of this, so he's just gonna jack out.
Spectre, what was your roll?
21.
And you were trying to deduce what happened exactly with this?
Yeah.
With that roll, it's also hard for you to tell. It looks like multiple people ran out from the direction Keith came from. Other security was running from all directions. Somebody close to the event floor started firing, and all of the security turned on each other.
What kind of weapons are they wielding?
All different kinds. Mostly directive control spec, pistols and shotguns, a couple rifles, law enforcement spec.
Any smart link weapons?
No.
Could he reasonably deduce, based on past experiences, that this is similar to when the guns were hacked during his mission?
No. This is not
No?
a gun hacking. It literally looks like the security officers all just started shooting at each other. And again, multiple people in this pile of bodies are wearing non-spec directive control armor.
He's going to make his way to the conference room.
The event floor.
Yeah.
You turn towards the multiple doors that lead towards the event floor. All of the doors are shut. And you notice the doors seem to be barred from the outside.
From my side or the inside?
From
the other
the
side?
outside. From your side.
He's gonna call for the rest of the team.
Vanya will approach.
Before Keith makes his way there, can you see any like monitors or anything, like camera systems?
You can. However, they are all static.
And Keith tried to get them operational again? Because there might be something right before the cameras were cut off that might be helpful.
You could try to look over previous footage. I would allow that. Make
Okay,
hold on, B. Is there a specific hacking one? Like is there a separate like hacking skill that I could have in there? Tech?
Electronic security?
That'd do it.
Yeah.
Under tech skills, the electronics or security.
That is a 16.
With a 16, you are not able to get the camera footage back up. Whoever did this, they knew what they were doing. It seems like they erased the previous footage and disabled the cameras at the same time.
It's gonna start making his way towards the rest of the team.
The lot of you assemble in front of the event doors amidst the dozens of bodies of, quote, security officers. What do you do?
Runner, did you find anything?
No, there was too many levels. I wouldn't have been able to get through it in time. Couldn't
And
find
the
any
footage?
security feeds either. They erased all the footage from before and then disabled the cameras right after, so all the feed has been scrubbed.
No information is still information. They wanted to hide something. Well, who would like to go first?
I think our resident combat specialist should, he says, gesturing to Spectre.
Well, I know our friend here wanted to go guns blazing.
Amelia will grab her weapon and just grin.
Amelia, you grab
No.
your weapon, you look down. As I described to Kane, all of the doors to the event center seem to have been hastily barred from the outside, so that whoever was inside could not leave.
What does it appear that the bars are made out of? Like, I'm assuming metal, but
Mhm. They're
could
like
she
they're like
tell
security batons. Like somebody has utilized security batons to block the doors.
okay.
I mean, you can easily remove them.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll just do that.
Amelia looks at the security baton and goes, "Fuck!" Just moves it out the way and opens the door.
Kane will be on the left side of the door.
You swing the door open, Kane taking up a position to the left. You step inside, Amelia. You look at this event center. It's set up with tables widespread across the massive area. There are decorations hung up, Happy New Year decorations. There are different symbols all across this room from many of the different corporations. And all across the floor, there are hundreds of bodies. Motionless. The room is a dead silent. Even the audio system that was apparently playing music is clicking with faint static, like the jack got unplugged somehow.
Vanya's going to set up next to the nearest body and begin trying to figure out what caused the death.
Go ahead and start making your rolls. What do the rest of you do?
The Spectre is gonna clear the floor.
Should I
look
use
for-
first aid or surgery?
First aid.
Can Keith look around just like for a pistol to steal? So he can not be useless if we get into a fight?
I mean, yeah, theoretically you could pick up one of the pistols from one of the security officers.
Keith's gonna ask Spectre if that's even a good idea. Just gonna kind of go, hey Spectre, I think I can steal one of these pistols so I'm not completely useless if we get into a firefight.
Well, if it comes to it, yeah, but you're gonna probably have to dump the firearm after.
Also, it's a 22.
Gotcha, I was just
Amelia's
wondering.
gonna look
Okay.
at him and at Keith and say, "Do you even know how to use one of those?"
He's gonna look
Eyeing
at
him up
Amelia.
and down.
He's gonna look at Amelia and go, "Shut the fuck up! Why are you so crabby?"
She's gonna shrug and say, "Okay, skinny," and then she's gonna.
I would advise that no one touch anything.
Well, your skills as a runner are useful nonetheless.
You rolled a
Let's say stick
what
to those.
on your first aid check?
22.
With a 22, you look at this body. There are faint scratches on the person's face and on their neck. Their skin under their own fingernails. And you notice that there's no blood coming from those scratches.
He's going to take a blood sample.
You try. You know what you find.
Mm-hmm.
What are the rest of you doing?
Keith is just gonna be kind of walking around.
Axel's gonna be walking around trying to see if any of the bodies are moving.
I won't even make you roll for it. You walk around the outside of the room, peering inward. Of the hundreds of bodies, not a single one is moving. No bullet casings, nothing. These people weren't killed in a firefight.
I mean it. Do not touch anything. All injuries are self-inflicted, however, they are not the cause of death.
Self-inflicted.
Meaning they
The
shot
individuals experienced immense agony before death.
Amelia's going to just look at the bodies and just grimace, like a chill going through her.
Furthermore, he's going to hold up a petri dish in which you will see a large red lump, which he begins jiggling like jello.
What the hell is that?
The victim's blood. Microscopic analysis shows a high concentration of viral contagion.
Goddamn bioweapon?
Precisely. However, the viral load appears to be completely inert. It is on the skin and within the body, but it is all dead.
A short-lived bioweapon.
Fast acting. It was likely delivered, intended to kill all that are within the room, and then quickly die out, so that the attackers would be able to move in afterwards.
Hmm.
However, considering that this place was barred shut, my assumption was that the killing was the objective.
Will it require more testing in a lab? How long do you think this weapon would take to kill somebody outright?
It is difficult to say, however, considering the state of the bodies and the injuries that were inflicted, it likely took only minutes.
DM, does this sound familiar?
No.
Okay. More enemies killed for their sake.
Additionally, can Vanya make, what would this be? Could he make just a general education check?
For what?
He's going to try and see, because he knows most likely that a virus isn't able to do something like this naturally. So I'm trying to see if he would recognize why the blood can shield like this.
It would be very hard for you to tell apart from the fact that somebody made this contagion to do this.
Would a 22 work?
I would say with a 22. You are racking your brain trying to think of what could make blood coagulate like that rapidly. And you remember back to a day of schooling when you were dealing with venoms and poisons specifically. And you feel like you remember some kind of creature that could envenomate a person and do something like this. But for the life of you, you're having trouble remembering what it was.
This weapon was produced through genetic splicing of some form. Apart from the virus itself, I am also noticing a coagulant. There is no bacterial or viral species which is capable of producing such a coagulant. However, I would suspect some sort of animal might be capable of such a thing. If these two things were spliced together, then this is most certainly a man-made virus designed with this specific intent in mind.
Are we able to get an ID on these people?
I will take pictures of their faces and see if I can obtain identification.
Appreciate it, Doc.
You told us not to touch them, so I'm assuming that this is contagious. Is it gonna be alright for us to leave all of these infected dead bodies here? Couldn't this be
The
a huge outbreak?
The viral load is completely inert. It's all dead. I would assume that it was designed so that it would only be able to survive within the narrow parameters of a living body, and then quickly die off once the body was killed.
Just out of curiosity, they wouldn't want to leave evidence of this bioweapon around, would they?
Presumably.
And yet you are holding evidence of it in your hand. Does that mean they want to get rid of all these bodies real quickly?
Are you saying there's a bomb in
Amelia's-
the building?
Amelia's gonna nod and then point to her gum, and then she's gonna pop it.
I think they wanted it to be found. Since it's not alive, it's going to be harder for anyone to replicate how this could be made. I think it was how to put it, boast.
I would suspect that the virus will decay quite rapidly, but it does not seem to have been designed so. They certainly seem to have not cared whether or not the microscopic evidence would be found. That does raise the
What were you
question of manner of delivery. Considering that the virus is still on the skin, I would suspect that some sort of airborne delivery system is most likely.
The HVAC.
No more HVACs.
the ventilation.
Keith is
It's an
having
HVAC and he just kind of
flashbacks.
shudders. Just,
You think we have a floor plan of this place somewhere?
Perhaps the
find
Netrunner
it.
would be able to find it.
Well,
is the question, is the architecture the same as the floor plan of the building, or no? Okay, yeah, I can try to find it. Keith's gonna, I guess, he's gonna pathfind for another architecture spot and then jack into it when he finds it.
Okay.
Then he's gonna scan, I guess, but he's gonna scan specifically for like a map of the building. If that can narrow it down.
You were able to figure out that there is a utility room further in. It's kind of back behind the main stage area of the event floor.
Yep. Okay. He's gonna say behind the main stage area there's a utility room that should have a map of the area.
Would you also believe that you'd be able to find details regarding the actual nature of this event? Perhaps there was a specific reason this location was chosen.
Yeah, would anybody like to look around and try and figure out what was going on here?
well, I could
It's
go with
currently
yeah.
occupied, so
Yeah.
Are we just rolling
can I-
perception?
I draw on local knowledge home
Yes.
for any of this.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
I'll do deduction if that's okay.
Let's start with Sarah. Sarah, you go ahead and roll for them. Because if yours is high enough, you'll be able to fill everybody else in.
Okay. 17.
I'm gonna send you a message with 17.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What's happening?
Sarah's getting facts from God.
We love getting faxes from God.
It was the lizard people from Alpha Centauri.
Oh, wait, what?
It's always the lizard people from Alpha Centauri.
Where's Gary when you need him?
Reminded me of Gary from SpongeBob.
Oh right, you haven't played Cyberpunk yet. You need to.
No, I know, I need to. I just don't have the $60 to just throw and get it.
Can't believe this.
I will when I get paid this week. That or I'll buy a thing for the fighting game I'm currently addicted to. So.
Oh, the one character, the pumpkin lady.
No, I was gonna just buy some. So I was gonna buy like the So some fighting games have like the stick and then like the buttons, right? I was gonna buy like a small one of those. I could just plug into my computer with USB and then have that.
Oh, yeah, the fighting stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
quarter circles are a pain in the fucking ass.
Do with that what you want.
For some reason. Hey Spectre, you'd see Keith kind of like motion for you to come over to him.
He will.
Keith is gonna whisper very quietly and just like You know, as much as I hate to admit it, Amelia is right. I don't really know how to use a gun. Please never mention this to her, by the way. Could you teach me to use one sometime? It's like a regular old pistol.
He looks you dead in the eyes and says, I have no idea who you are.
Who the fuck are you?
Hey, listen, you gotta use whatever resources you have, and you miss 100%
Some
of chance
random
you're
ass
gonna
kid walks up and says, "Can you teach me how to shoot a gun?" No, that's a big no. Sorry, mate.
That's 100% valid. He just looks at you and goes,
Okay.
no, that's fair. And then he shoos you away. He just kind of like motions for you to go away. Like,
He walks away.
Acts of God has been received. Sacrifice from God has been received. Dude, this was a recruiting event.
Recruiting.
Recruiting for what?
Just corpos doing recruiting bullshit. These are a bunch of grads now.
graduated from life.
Yeah.
Were they all going to the same corpo?
Considering
No.
the stations around and the difference in individuals, it seems like multiple corporations were representing themselves here.
These are all liaisons.
Thinking to herself, Sarah goes, I recognize Mrs. Berkeley over there.
Rest in peace, Mrs. Berkeley.
Well, just another group of corpo rats. Well, anyone find anything else?
That I need a drink. But I think we can wait till afterwards.
Was one of you going towards the utility room?
Sure.
I guess
I'll do that.
I was gonna say, I guess if Keith didn't see anyone, he would just jack out the.
I mean, I remember
picture.
Keith was looking
Yeah.
for the utility room, but I didn't know if anybody actually went or not.
I guess after he mentions it, Keith will just go when he sees everyone else is busy. He's like, I don't know.
I mean, I feel like-
I'll do myself.
Axel, maybe you should go toward the utility room. You haven't said much lately.
Yeah, let Axel have some fun.
Yeah. We can go toward the utility room.
You follow Keith's vague instructions and head back towards the stage and back into a side door. And you find a hallway. It is very easy to see one of the labels on the side of the wall that says utility on it. And you notice the door is cracked.
I'm with Keith, right?
Did Keith go with
yeah.
you?
Sure, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Or I just went by myself.
I feel like Axel and Amelia are gonna be the Chaos Crew together, honestly.
Probably.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Can I? I'm just trying to figure out what I have that I could do to try to figure out if anybody's in the room before I open the door.
You're an Aldecaldo. Wouldn't you just, like, kick the door open?
Yeah, why not?
I'm just kidding. You can do
Yeah,
stuff if
right.
you want. I fully do.
No. No, you're fine. Because no, listen. Because Axel at this point is figuring if there was anything else near to us that could kill everybody in the room, we would have already been dead. So he's gonna kick the door open.
That was Keith's thinking. So if you didn't kick it, he was gonna.
You kick the door open, Axel, and you see several things right off the bat. The very first thing you see is a body laying on the utility room floor. It
Great,
looks
haven't seen a
like-
lot of these today.
Looks like a kid. And the second thing you notice is that the kid is still breathing because they're wearing a gas mask.
Oh.
Keith, you have a med kit? I
yeah.
didn't bring one.
Vanya
He's
hearing
gonna
the
poke
word
his head out, bro.
unit from half a mile away.
You just hear the sounds of metal feet slamming against the concrete.
And
He's gonna poke his head out. Just go,
He's like Terminator sprinting through the conference hall.
Oh no, you've activated his autistic hyper interest.
Hey, Bonnie, someone's still breathing in here.
You
10-4,
heading that
1851.
way?
Yeah. If he's made aware, then he is going to make his way over there.
You run that direction. You run that way and see Axel and Keith standing in the hallway outside of the door, looking in at something. As you round the corner for the utility room, you also notice there's a body of a younger male, 14, 15 years old, wearing a gas mask and laying on the floor, and it appears he's still breathing. You also notice it smells terrible in here. And right inside the door, there's a box with a unsavory amount of vomit in it.
Oh.
Vanya's going to look at the box of vomit and then look over at the kid, and then he's going to just step over and try and figure out what's wrong with him.
You crouch down in front of the kid and start looking at him. Would the rest of you like to roll any type of perception or investigation specialty checks in this room?
Actually,
Yeah,
Sure.
what's the worst that could happen?
Spectre will specifically. Sorry, I'll let you guys do it.
Yep.
I'll let you guys do your thing first.
Here, to make this easier, in the group roles, if you would like to do a specialty, just tell me what type of role you're doing and what role you get, and then we'll go over each
Okay.
one of you.
How do that?
So, in your skills, there's a bunch of different skills available, such as, like, for example, in your social skills, you have, like, bribery, conversation, human perception, streetwise, trading, that type of thing. For tech skills,
Okay.
you have demolitions, basic tech, cyber tech, so if you want to do a specialty check, if you have points in something you think would be useful, I'll let you make it here, otherwise you can just roll basic perception.
Okay. I'll just roll basic perception.
If I can make a suggestion for you, make me
Sure.
a basic tech.
Roll basic tech. I gotta find
Me or Amelia?
Amelia.
Okay.
She is the mechanics expert.
Oh, that's fair. But Keith also works with tech, so I was just making sure.
Is basic tech. Oh, okay. So on technique skills,
Mhm.
I'd roll.
Roll
Okay,
your
help me
D10,
okay.
and then you're gonna add the base. The base is the total between your level and your stat. So
Okay.
you have in tech an 8, correct?
Yes.
So I don't know why it's
And my level in basic tech is a 6.
okay. Sorry.
Do I
hold on,
like
gotta-
add those together and then add it to my base?
Yeah. You add, so you don't add it to your base. Your base should be those
Yeah,
two
so 6
combined.
plus 8 is
Oh,
14. So you're gonna roll a d10 and add 14 to it.
Okay. Okay, so then I got a 19.
Okay. So go ahead and put basic tech 19 in the group rolls for me.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm learning.
This is a new system for everybody, so we are all learning. We will start with Keith. There are no windows, by the way, Spectre. This is completely inside.
Okay, cool.
Keith, with the basic perception, you notice a crate. It is hidden amidst some boxes off to the side, but the crate looks strange. The metal on it is different. You're not quite sure because it's not your specialty, but you think it might be some sort of bio case. The security on it looks crazy, but it's cracked open.
He's gonna go over to that box, and I guess since you said it's cracked open, he's gonna look inside.
You open the case carefully since it's cracked. You see a logo. Do you have the corporate logo for them?
The corporate logo? I haven't been able to finish it.
Okay, that's okay. You see a logo for a... Now I gotta remember which company this is. Was it Biotechnica that we had?
No. They were called Pharmacon.
Pharmacon, that's who it was. You see the logo for Pharmacon on the inside of the thing. And across the top of the foam padding of the lid, you see in big red letters, Project Tiger's Eye. You notice holes and places in the foam, the protective casing, all of them are empty.
Well, that's interesting. Is there a architecture point in this room that I can jack into real quick? No. Okay.
Let's see. She just went BRB, so we will go down to. There are no windows. Amelia, with a basic tech roll, you notice something. The HVAC system on the back wall, the grates have been opened, and there's some kind of device attached to the air filtration system that appears to be feeding something into the air filtration system.
Oh my god.
Yummy. And filled with chemical plastic.
I guess Amelia will walk over to it carefully, remembering what, they had said before about the virus possibly being airborne. And I guess she'll try to, look at it more, she'll go and inspect it.
With your tech roll that you made, you look at this device, and you're a techie, so it's not hard for you to figure out that this device was made to take something attached to the device and feed it into the air system. The attachments that were put onto the device, all of them are empty. So whatever was put into the air system, it's all in the air system at this point. It's already been done.
Okay, could she possibly try to remove it?
You could, theoretically. Do you want to do that, though? Considering this is all going to be evidence.
Oh, I guess not. Okay, so I guess she's gonna point it out to the group.
Oh, yeah,
Whatever was
Whenever you're done. Sorry.
whatever was feeding this virus into the air, it came from this. And she's gonna point at it, and she's gonna say it had something, and it just fed it into the vents. So,
Axel, with your roll, that crate that Kate's looking at looks awful familiar to you. In fact, you remember seeing a crate that looked exactly like that being carried out of a facility that you had been hired to drive away from. Of course, that was the same day that you met a very emphatic Russian man who also seemed to want the case.
You would look great on the back of a milk carton, you know.
Crazy.
Sergei's words ring in the back of your mind.
Grenades in the back of the meat carton.
I guess I just fill the room in that I've seen that logo before and seen something similar, and then it might have came from that facility.
So the job that you were on involved this bioweapon.
I don't know if it involved it exactly, but we did lose the weapon. Never figured out where it went. And it had that same logo.
I see.
By this point, you have removed the gas mask from the kid, and he seems... I mean, he's alive, which is better to say than the last several hundred people you looked at in the other room. However, he appears very sick. He's extremely diaphoretic. He's pale. And there is the box of vomit in the corner.
Can he make a first aid to try and identify what's wrong with him?
Sure.
That's a 21.
With a 21, you look at the kid, you look at the box, you think. Seems that the contents of the box are extremely alcoholic. But even so, there's more to it than that. There's a lot more vomit in this than should be.
Can he? Would he be able to try and analyze the chemicals in the vomit?
You can. Gross, but you can.
He's not bothered by that.
Chemicals in the water. Frogs,
22?
Yeah, with a 22. Just because it happened so recently, you were able to tell. This kid got roofied. Specifically with a large bunch of emetics.
High concentration of emetics. Vanya's going to pull out of his bag. First, a tube of smelling salts, and also a bottle of nausea pills.
About to smack this kid with some Narcan. Let's go. You open the smelling salts, hold them under the kid's nose, and immediately he lurches upright, draws in a breath, his eyes wide, looks at you, and then vomits. Immediately.
Vanya's just standing there staring at him, as if this is perfectly normal.
Vanya, what the hell did you just give that child?
I used smelling salts to resuscitate him.
It seems to work. It's a good job.
I would also advise that you take these. He holds out the nausea medication. This should help settle your stomach.
The kid looks at them like they are solid gold and takes them immediately. And then leans heavily back against the crates behind him.
Keeps gonna look at the kid and go, first time, huh?
The boy looks up at you and then looks at the rest of the room and blinks. A bit of color starts to return to his face.
Hey DM, you said we got 45 minutes to get in and out of this place. How much time has passed?
I would say probably about 25, 30.
Okay. Keith's just been keeping track of time also, so I was just wondering for my own sake.
Yeah.
Guys, about 25 minutes, 30 minutes have passed. We got 15 minutes.
Suppose we should wrap up here.
The kid looks confused and scared.
Oh, I'll let someone better suited to explain that. Don't worry, nothing more bad will happen. You don't have to worry about that.
Nothing more bad.
An incident has occurred, however, we are not the ones responsible. We are a response team.
You guys are so great at talking to people.
Amelia's gonna step over to the kid, and she's just gonna lean down and grab his little hands and smile and say, "We're gonna be your new friends, and we're gonna get you out of here, okay?" And she's just gonna.
You are being adopted.
Please do not resist.
You are being adopted. Please do not resist. He's
hold
gonna
on.
look at Amelia and just go, "Oh, you can be nice."
Do not give this woman a tinted vehicle.
He looks up at you with large, watery eyes, and he looks at the rest of the group, and he opens his mouth and then closes it again like he doesn't know what to do.
Just say yes. Just agree. Just say yes.
So, while she's there, I think because she doesn't want this kid to see any of the bodies or anything. Shit. Okay. I don't want to scare the kid, but I think we're gonna have to like blindfold the kid.
He's gonna look at the kid and just go, "Hey kid, how much of last night do you remember?"
No.
I do not believe it has been a full night yet.
Last night, he says, looking even more concerned. How long have I been in here?
I believe approximately. How long have the bodies been on the? Was Fanya able to tell how long the bodies had been out?
I mean, they were still warm. So not very.
This event occurred less than a few hours ago.
You keep saying event.
Sarah goes over and goes, "Listen, kid, I'm gonna have to break some really bad news to you really fast."
Okay.
Oh no.
Shouldn't be
Corpo's
getting
did
out of the
Corpo's should.
building.
And now there are dead bodies. I don't want you to see those dead bodies, so please put on this blindfold.
He backs up immediately into the crates away from you. What do you mean the corpos did shit? I was here because of the corpse. They were gonna hire me.
Mm-hmm.
We have not quite yet deduced the exact cause of this incident.
I think Amelia, because she has one of these, an extra one of these, she's going to give him a Kevlar vest.
The kid looks even more terrified now. He backs up into the crates further. No, it's fine. I'll just wait for the nice guy to come back. It's okay. You guys could just leave me here.
Who's the nice guy?
The guy that was playing with the vents.
Can Axel roll for interrogation to try to get more info out of this kid?
Yes, you
Don't
can.
interrogate the child.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack him. Let me roll his D10. I'm kidding.
Keep in mind, I have a rule in all of my campaigns that you can roll any type of charisma check, but I will be making you be charismatic. You will have to talk yourself.
That's fine. We can make it work. So I'm gonna run. That's a social skill, right? So don't I just do like the base plus a D10?
It depends on what you want to do. Like persuasion.
So there's
would
there's
be-
interrogation, there's persuasion, and there's
Conversation.
Let's roll. Axel's gonna try to talk the kid into coming with us first before just trying to figure out what he knows right away. So I'm gonna roll persuasion.
Okay. Again, though, you're gonna have to convince me as the person.
You got this.
Okay.
So what do you say
We'll
to this
try.
kid who is terrified of everybody in the room right now?
Listen, kid, if you think this is bad, you ain't never seen New Mexico. But we're gonna take care of you.
Would Vanya be able to assist?
Yes, please!
Can Banshee come in here and try and resurrect this dead conversation?
Vanya's going to say, the police are already outside. I'm sure you can hear the sirens. We will escort you outside, as we only have a limited amount of time to conduct our investigation. We will not. We will ask you questions, however, you will be free to go whenever you wish.
The kid leans further back against the crates and puts his head in his hands. This was supposed to be something for me. This was gonna be my ticket out. Now you're telling me they're all dead?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
they're all dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Amelia's just gonna freaking look at both of them with just fucking like, are you fucking serious?
He's just gonna give you the most deadpan expression he can.
Great, he says, keeping his head in his hands.
Do you like have a place to go?
No. The corpse
Well-
were paying my tuition. I'm a tri-major. Robotics, cybernetics, and the AI that branches between the two. I graduated top of my class. I was supposed to come here to this event, and I was gonna have free pick of which corp I wanted to work for, and they were gonna give me a place to stay. I've lived in the dorms for the last 3 years. I
think Amelia is going to think back to the nice people who had let her stay with them, and you know, still not planning to see them, but knowing how kind they are, she is going to tell the kid, I know it seems really bad right now, and like you don't know what to do, but I know a safe place where you will be welcomed and where you can go, and you can't stay here.
Oh god, no, he said. That's what the
And-
guy said. He told me not to take the mask off, and then when I got up to Delta.
She's gonna smile gently at the kid and say, yeah, well,
He killed
We're-
him, didn't he?
she's gonna sigh and look at him and say, I think so, but you can't change anything, and it's not your fault that you didn't know.
It doesn't make any sense. He was nice to me. He said he'd take care of it.
Just because
He's-
someone says one thing doesn't mean they can't lie about it or mean something else. Oh, are you
Take care of what?
He looks hesitant now when you ask.
You are not implicated in this, and we do not believe that you are responsible.
He
Listen, kid, what's
swallows
her name?
hard. God.
Listen, kid, what's your name?
Renee. Renee Radke. And don't start on me about how it's a girl's name. It's a philosopher's name, he says, crossing his arms frustratedly.
I think Amelia will smile and look at the kid, and she's gonna say, "Sounds like a tough name."
I am quite fond of Descartes' work.
He perks up. You're now his favorite person ever.
Yeah. Thinking that
The reasons that this individual did this, we are uncertain. The reason why they chose to exclude you from this is uncertain.
He was really nice. I went looking for the bathroom, but I kind of ended up in here. I don't know. I've never drank before. But
This is why you don't drink.
the
Drinking just
guy
leads to bad
told me.
places.
The guy told me this is what the corpse do. They pump the kids full of alcohol, so they make weird choices, and then he told me it wasn't actually their fault. It was those stupid bioscience majors.
You had been dosed with emetics.
So he wasn't wrong there, I guess.
They were being really mean. Like, they were really mad that the corpse were paying more attention to me than them, I guess. I don't know. I didn't think they'd actually spike my drink.
Yeah, certain people just can't help when they, get outclassed.
Anyway,
Someone
I
smarter
came in
comes
here
up and
and I was looking for the bathroom and I couldn't keep it together, and this really nice guy was in here taking something out of that crate over there, and he came over and gave me that box to throw up in and sat me down and got me water and then went about what he was doing, and he was super nice to me. Told me to put the gas mask on and it would help me breathe better, and when I woke up, you were here.
As I've said, his intentions are unclear. However, it does sound like he had some sort of vendetta against the corporations.
Oh, and he
But
gave me this, he says, reaching to his pocket and pulling out a card.
Vanya will hold out his hand to take it.
He places the card into your palm. It's a calling card, and there's a logo on it. I believe you have the art for that logo.
I was about to
Yes,
say, so
I
God, if it
do.
says nothing personal again.
It does not. It's an actual logo.
I have a question above game. Does Vanya make the scream noises because the dog noises from his mic are really funny?
It'll be in BBs.
Scream does not approve of your art.
Adam Craft.
Rude.
There's a single logo in the center of this business type card, but there's something odd about the card. There seems to be some kind of digital signature coming from it as well, but to the normal eye, it's imperceptible.
Vanya will show the card to everybody else. Keith would probably be the one who notices the digital thing. Could Vanya make a history check, considering
Sure.
he's from the region of the world where that symbol is from?
Yeah.
Yeah? Ooh, that's a critical.
She said no history check for you. Only cheese.
Can I?
Okay, so I got a critical. I roll again and add that to it, right?
Correct.
There we go. And that is going to be Very true.
Very true. Big if true.
That's a 20. So would he know? Would he recognize the symbol historically?
You would recognize the historical part of the symbol. You would not recognize the additions to it.
I recall this emblem. It has been altered, however, it is similar. In the 1950s and 60s, there was a anti-atomic movement shortly preceding the Second World War. However, this symbol seems to combine both the pro and anti-atomic symbols. Atomcraft refers specifically to atomic science. I'm not sure how this relates to this incident.
I'm sorry, I'm back. What did I miss?
Everything.
The building exploded. Fuck.
Yeah, we're all dead. Sorry.
Everybody's dead.
Oh, damn.
TPK, unfortunately.
First TPK. Session 1. Crazy.
Well, that's the campaign, guys!
Right, see you guys next Sunday.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything important though? What happened?
Yeah, actually, you missed several important things.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody wants to fill it in,
Yeah, we probably should.
Yeah. What's going on? Somebody tell me.
The anti-atomic side of the Atomcraft movement was quite heavily anti-corporation, by my recollection.
What?
Did you experience your eyes went crossed for a moment. Are you feeling okay?
it's like he turned to cardboard for a moment. It's like he turned into a hologram for a moment.
That's crazy.
He was just having flashbacks. Don't worry.
Just fortunate son playing.
He's getting flashbacks to the battlefield. Don't worry about it.
The symbol on this card, it's related to a old movement that occurred shortly after the Second World War relating to atomic sciences.
I see.
It was originating in Germany, however, I do recall my grandparents talking about it. It became quite prominent across the rest of Europe.
I feel like Keith, once he sees the digital ID or signature or whatever it was, is just gonna be like, "Hey, can I see that for a second?"
Of course.
He's just gonna inspect it and just try to get like an idea of what it says, the digital part of it.
You can't exactly tell what it says. However, there is something very interesting you notice about it. Your mind flashes back to several different ciphers that you've experienced over the years, and one you recall 3301, the number associated with it. You remember it was a test, a sort of hidden test for intelligent people to solve. It led across vast countries, landscapes. It was digital and physical. The signature on this appears to be some sort of digital test. Very similar to the Cicada 3301 tests. You have no idea what it means. You've never seen it before.
A new test. Oh, things got exciting. Keith is gonna just look at it and kind of obsess over it for a second before looking around the room and going, there appears to be some digital either signature or ID that's been scrambled. Like you guys ever hear of the Cicada 3301 test? Kind of like that. So I'm gonna hold on to this, and he slides it in his pocket.
He just takes the card. But that's mine. Right, he says in the background.
He looks at you and goes, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's been
I
confiscated.
believe if this was left for Mr. Radke, he would probably be able to assist in decrypting.
That is a good
He
point.
was willing.
Yeah.
Um,
Sarah's going to go, here, kid, trade you for now. And gives him a bottle of water.
He takes the bottle of water, inspects it for a moment, cracks the seal on it, and drinks the whole thing.
he's gonna look. Keith is gonna look at the kid and go, "Hey, you want to help me crack a digital cipher later?"
Maybe.
He raises his eyebrows and is like, "It'll be really fun."
Maybe.
You're wearing a mask, dude.
Yeah, he still doesn't know how to feel about all of you.
That is very fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, Keith is not a socialist character I have ever met. He's rather
Fucking
Keith,
nerd.
as you're having this conversation, the alarm that you set goes off. You have about 5 minutes to wrap this up.
Hey, we got 5 minutes to get the fuck out of here.
Say less. Let's get the hell out of here.
Keith's
Let
gonna look at
us-
the kid. So are you coming or not?
I guess, he says.
I bet. Let's get the fuck out. And Keith's gonna just start leaving. He's just walk out. Just goodbye.
Vanya will say, it is not a pleasant sight out there. If you wish, I can provide you something to cover your eyes with.
No, it's okay. I'd rather see what he did.
I really don't think.
Very well. A second question. You mentioned that you are living on your own. Do you have any family that you can stay with?
He gets very quiet.
Amelia will. I'm sorry, who said that? I don't know you guys' names.
Vanya?
Vanya?
Thank you! Ah. Sorry, I'm eating crunchy peanut butter and I was like, not paying attention. Amelia will look at Vanya and say, don't worry about that, I'll take care of it.
Of course. You also mentioned you were a computer science major, correct?
Robotics and cybernetics, yeah.
I have a friend who is also interested in such things, if you would like someone to speak to.
Okay. Yeah.
Do not worry. We will ensure that you have a place to stay.
He sighs and gets up.
Did he put on the Kevlar vest?
He did not.
She's gonna point at it.
He sighs and pulls it on. It is very large on his frame.
This is wholly unnecessary.
Giving a child a Kevlar vest seems a tad.
We are running out of time and should probably hurry then. Otherwise,
The
that
game is
vest
already
will
down
be
the hall.
necessary.
Yeah, the rest of the gang's like gone already.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Keith was the first to leave. After he's like, all right, time to go, he just kind of walked out the door and left.
Yeah, Spectre was right in after you.
I feel like he's just waiting at the elevator for everyone now. He's just like tapping his foot. Like, come on.
So yeah, you guys, is there one last thing you'd like to do before you all leave?
Vanya's going to get all of his samples together of the virus in the blood. Was there anything left inside the crate?
Apart from vomit.
Yes. There is a dossier attached in the bottom of the crate.
Vanya will take pictures of that and then leave the dossier there as to not disturb the evidence.
Okay. You do so. And then you guys Delta. Just in time as the tri-agency teams make their way into the front doors. You guys are piling into the escape vehicle, as it were. And you guys start heading back to Encore. The kid with you, looking all the more terrified. Is there anything you guys want to talk about on the way back? You will be debriefing when you get back to Encore and discussing, but is there anything specific you guys want to talk to when you get back?
Has anyone recognized Spectre?
In the group?
Yeah. I'm asking the group, but yeah, the large umbrella question.
I don't think Keith's been
I guess
paying
that's a
enough
question of
attention.
has anybody watched the news?
I don't...
Yeah.
No.
Keith hasn't.
Has it been on the radio, like at all?
Probably.
Probably?
It'd be a safe bet.
I would
Has,
say yes.
So yeah, she would have a description of him, but that's it.
Watches the news nowadays. Fucking nerds.
All of you to see if you're in it at this rate. So you guys make your way back. You guys get to the bar, make your way in, and the same neon cowboy greets you and guides you back down to the secure room. You all find seats around the vast office table. He shuts the door, and all of your devices immediately stop transmitting and receiving. He looks at the 15-year-old, shakes his head. Renee is sitting there in the chair, looking extremely nervous. I do believe you picked up a stray, he says.
One of
And he was the
our
only one left in that building alive, so it seemed important.
Spectre will just point at Amelia.
That's fair.
Keith will pull out the card
Yeah.
from his pocket and go, he's apparently rather knowledgeable, so we're gonna crack this cipher. He pulls out the card. There's a digital cipher engraved onto this card, so the more the merrier.
Maybe y'all mind taking it back a few steps and fill me in on the rest of how we got to this point.
Well, I am of the very firm assumption that whoever did this was also behind our missions, the ones that went awry.
And why do you think that is?
Nothing personal.
He lifts a brow.
That's what we were told, all of us, I'm fairly sure. He looks
left
at all
the
of you,
calling card.
gauging.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a very angry man on my last job looking for a bioweapon. Looks like we found the bioweapon.
And the rest
And we
of
found
us-
some cases of stuff that had the same logo on it where we took the bioweapon from.
Well, that clinches it for you two.
The phrase "nothing personal" also appeared during Mr. Specter's incident.
And again this evening, I ascertain.
Precisely. It was left on the door of a getaway vehicle. The vehicle appears to have been used by a group that was equipped in security armor. However, they were not part of security.
Yep, that checks out.
Were you privy to this group?
It would only be logical to assume that the reason we knew about the incident going down is because we knew there was a job going on there this evening.
The fake armor.
Specs that were given to that team by their fixer. One of the many fixers that works under my boss.
I take it that the fixer did not intend to kill all of the people there.
According to the missus, that team was supposed to infiltrate with security. They were supposed to knock everybody out with some kind of sleeper agent. Sneak in, grab some tech, sneak out. Just your run-of-the-mill, high-risk, high-dollar, high-reward mission. And I'm assuming that's not what happened.
It seems that one of the individuals on the team had other plans.
And ain't that just the thing, though? Seems that all y'all took missions from a certain fixer, and all y'all's missions somehow went south. Ain't that something?
My employer never provided me with a name.
Neither did mine.
Neither did mine.
I only received the job through multiple clients of other clients.
Precisely. Been hiding his tracks, as it were. But we're on to him now. And that is where I leave off, and another party would like to interject. No funny business. Her boots are worth more than each of you individually or combined. You see him walk over to the door. He puts his hand on a holster at his hip and leans against the wall. And you see a woman walk in. Dylan.
I got you.
Hey, yo.
You see a woman walk in. Dylan!
Dylan
I walk in.
Is he slaying? Is he slaying?
He is
I am
serving.
indeed slaying.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
No, I'm just excited that I
I
finally
have
have art.
Yes.
The woman has a posture that is relaxed and sure of herself. Everything about her screams confidence and power. The tattoos, expensive. The clothes, top of the line. Her cybernetics, solid gold. Her eyes buzz with that cybernetic red glow as she looks at all of you. Go ahead and make me, any of you that are from Refuge natively, go ahead and make me like a history check.
Oh, okay. Where's my D10? I got my D10, gotta get my history check. Doodly-doo. Is that just like a, so what would that be, just a flat D10?
Is there not a history?
Not
Local
that
history.
Yeah, it would be
Oh.
the local. The local.
Local
is it local
expert.
expertise. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, int plus 2. So 10. Okay. So 14.
With a 14, you've heard of this woman. You've heard of the Queen of the Overseers. The woman that runs everything behind the scenes. The only name you have ever heard for her is Symphony, because every job that she runs, every piece falls into place in a sort of harmony, and rarely do things go wrong. Sarah with an 18. This is the top dog. You know this is the top dog. This is the person that everybody wants to work for. Whether you are a grounder or you're from the Rise. She is the top of the top. She's also the type of person who could snap her fingers and make sure that you disappear forever.
From blacklisted to this.
She smirks.
Now I'm interested.
There's a curious gleam in her eyes as you say this. She walks to the head of the table, sets down her PDA that she was working on, and folds her hands comfortably in front of her. Seems like one of my associates has done a bit of harm on all of you. That is not something that I will abide. Henceforth, I am removing your blacklisting. You're free to run off and be at peace, do whatever you like, or start taking jobs again. However, being that all of you were blacklisted and nobody knows your names or faces around here, I could make use of that. I'm looking for a select group of individuals. Individuals who might like to do some work on the side for me. Individuals who might be looking for revenge. Does that sound like anybody you know?
I've got a few
Spectre.
names on the list.
I got a couple people that I want to see fall.
Amelia will just lean forward on the table.
Allie,
And-
you're very quiet.
Why?
I think you're just fine.
Why,
Yeah, I
Oh,
can
why
no.
am I quiet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds fine.
yeah, I think it's just
Why
you,
does
bro.
my computer hate me? This is fine. This is fine.
I was like,
World's
if
most
anything, I-
expensive frisbee here in about 5 minutes.
No! Amelia will just lean forward and nod at what she's saying.
I believe there's a group at work taking advantage of my fixers, taking advantage of my people. What they want, we don't know. However, if they're willing to end several hundred lives in just one of the dozens of events they've occurred, well, it's gonna be big and it's gonna be bad. I'd like to figure out what exactly they want. So what do you say? You wanna work as my shadow team? You wanna be my dark horse on the track?
What's the contract?
It's simple, really. I want you to take jobs. I want you to investigate around the city and see what you can turn up. And should you get leads on our mysterious fixer who's suddenly gone dark, or who they might be working for, you tell me, first and foremost. And when the time comes that we have to deal with this shadow operation, well, you'll be front of the line to pull the trigger before anybody else. And of course, I'll pay you for any of the work you do for my underlings. I am a woman of principle.
Spectre taps his fingers on his coat and leans forward. I don't know about them, but I'm in.
I think I already said I'm interested. Or intrigued.
Well, perfect. Make names for yourselves, make waves, and figure out who's responsible for fucking me over. And I, in turn, will make your wildest dreams come true. Now, what am I gonna call you, lot? This is the part where you have to figure out what your team name's gonna be.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
I was like, I have no.
You know, and I don't want to use this title because it's related to a horrible part of the Call of Duty franchise, but we have at least 2 people with ghost themed names.
Oh, yeah.
We could just be the ghosts.
I was thinking Lazarus, which means resurrection and restoration,
Mhm.
which could also imply that as well.
Lazarus sounds cooler, if I'm honest.
It does.
Yeah.
Phoenix program.
Phoenix.
The hot
Z
squad
team.
is crazy.
I like that.
The
The Ghost
Ghostbusters,
Chasers.
I hate all of you.
Spectacular.
Are you
Ghost
actually
Chasers.
going with Lazarus, or did anybody else want to interject some ideas?
Did men have Oh my god.
I think yes.
I think, yeah, Lazarus is good.
Lazarus is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Lazarus.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh,
Said
sorry.
Technochrome.
Next time. There's always next time.
I didn't take you all for biblical lots, but it'll do.
Good enough AI. No, you're wonderful AI.
Uninstall me?
No. Crazy. Jesus Christ.
Oh my lord.
And my user agreement.
Okay, I'm suddenly getting Ortis vibes.
Oh my god.
The Cappy, that's what that says. I can't read.
Oh god.
Holy Christ.
Right. Well, I will allow you to get back to it then. Just remember, it's our little secret. She walks to the door and pats the cowboy on the chest lightly and smiles at him as she walks through. He straightens and puts his hat back on. Well, She was nice to you. A welcomed change.
I bet you a lot of people don't leave this room after she leaves. So I'm going to consider this a lucky day.
You're correct. A lot less cleaning up for me to have to do. Let me be honest.
Honestly, the stories I've heard, so much less cleaning.
Yeah. Well, the last time one of them tried to, make a deal she couldn't accept, so we had to buy new chairs.
Oh,
Yeah.
not the chairs, man. Chairs are fucking expensive here nowadays.
They
God
really
damn.
are.
And the thing is that if it's just blood, you can clean it out. So there was
Right.
more to it than the blood.
There wasn't
Yeah, like
much
chairs.
more to it. Yeah.
The chairs explode.
Anyways, he opens the door. Get the hell out of my Faraday cage.
Oh, okay. It's gonna leave.
Y'all are welcome here now. Just keep in mind that Symphony and Justice will be watching y'all. Don't cause problems.
So
Make waves, but only the good kind. Hear me?
I'll be back to audition. I hear that there is sometimes slots on the stage.
Oh, quite. The arena gets rather lively on Saturday nights, when the bull isn't working. You guys are led back to the elevator and led to the bar. And as a team, you all sit down in one of the booths on the main level. Get yourselves some drinks, minus the 15-year-old who refuses to touch anything in here.
Banshee just hands him a glass of water. You're gonna need a lot more of this.
He nods and starts drinking the glass of water.
You know what I just realized?
Mm-hmm.
We totally could have made a Skyrim reference when the kid just woke up. It could have been like, so, you're finally awake.
I feel like he's
I just-
actually saying this at the table as they're ordering drinks.
Yeah.
Okay, why
Renee
not?
gives you a middle finger as you say this.
He's just gonna smile at Renee.
Sarah,
You're welcome.
Sarah, when he does that, uses her box or whatever it's called to literally sound like him. So you're finally awake.
You hear
He's just
several
Trying to cross the border.
boos from the nearby table.
He's just gonna give you a slight applause.
Sarah flips the side table off, but continues drinking.
So,
So
what
you guys
now?
are like a team now? The 15-year-old says.
I
I don't
guess?
even know half of your
Work
names, to be
colleagues
honest.
at the
I know
moment.
I know no one but one person's name in this entire group.
Well, maybe I should like change that. He says, leaning back in the booth.
Nah, the less I know, the less I grieve them when they die.
You can call me Banshee, and we'll leave it at that.
I'm Spectre.
Okay, we're going
Amelia,
with secret names. Got it.
Amelia
Next.
will be holding her drink, just looking into it, and just say Amelia, not looking up at all.
Nah, we're gonna call that one Dynamite. She explodes shit.
She
Gonna flip you off.
stuff? That's cool.
She's
He
very
says
good at
under his
exploding.
breath.
You see, the other option I was thinking of was Pop Rocks, but I feel like that'd be too lame.
She looks more like a powder keg to me.
Whatever, maybe we can workshop it.
She just rolls her eyes and takes a giant swig of her fucking drink.
He's just gonna
Uh,
smile. He's very pleased.
Just
with
because she's chewing it, bubblegum pop.
himself. Like that.
So you guys
Keith is
are
gonna-
sitting down at this table with some drinks after agreeing to become a group. Lazarus, is there anything you guys want to discuss about your new partnership or what you learned from the event center?
So, what happened on your guys' missions?
I was asked to negotiate a hostage situation, and as with the several conversations you've had with me, I do not have that kind of temperament.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, he wasn't the one that killed everyone.
Who was?
The henchmen in the back,
Oh, okay.
acting on their own orders.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
I was tasked with hacking into a corporation laboratory, get a data packet, where I hacked into the camera feed and just saw the one you know who standing in the middle of the lab writing nothing personal on the wall. And after that, things went south very fast. Note to self, also, HVACs are very pointy. Do not crawl in them. They fucking hurt.
Why would you
Right.
crawl in an HVAC?
It was my only way out. It was that or a lot of guards in a small confined room. So,
This is
That
why
or
I
that.
get other people to sneak into buildings for me.
yeah, that's why I'm here.
And the one with the metal arm? What happened to you?
Amelia is going to just sigh and lean back in her chair, and she's gonna say, "It was supposed to be a simple job, but things very quickly went askew. There was something behind the wall that I was supposed to." She's just gonna pop her gum and get quiet for a minute. She's gonna say, anyways, basically, there was a huge explosion. Not because of me. She's gonna.
Ethan's just gonna look at you and go, "We've established this. I know."
And everybody that was with me died. And then this jackass falls out of a fucking vent.
Oh yes,
She's
I'm the
gonna
jackass.
protect-
How am I a jackass exactly? Please explain to me. He's gonna
I don't
rest
know.
his hand, his cheek on his hand. Just go, "How am I a jackass?"
She's just gonna
Enlightens.
shrug.
You hurt my brain.
It's like
Amelia,
YouTube.
as you're sitting at the table, you hear someone clear their throat to the side to get your attention.
She will turn and look.
The neon cowboy is standing there, giving you a peculiar look, and he says, "Might I borrow you for a moment, little lady?"
Sure, I don't see why not. And she'll stand up.
You stand up and step out of the booth towards him, and he holds a hand out to you, curiously.
What do you want me to do?
He looks at the cybernetic arm that you have.
I guess reluctantly, she will put it forward towards him.
He lightly takes your hand as if grabbing it like a formal dance partner would. Almost like he's gonna kiss your fingers, and then looks at your cybernetic arm. and then twirls you around in a circle and lets you go. Well, I'll be damned, little crispy digits. I haven't seen you since you were, what, 10 years old?
She's gonna stare at him for a minute.
That's alright.
Like-
I didn't think you'd remember me after all these years.
I forgot his name. Is it Jack? Is it Jack?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think, kind of quietly and questionably, she's gonna say, Jack?
He smiles, reaches into his vest pocket, and pulls out a little mechanical figure that you made him. It's of a horse, but it's like a bunch of welded together bolts and scrap metal made into this little horse. And he holds it out to you.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen this in years. She's gonna reach out and touch it.
You look at it, you can see your craftsmanship from all those years ago. Seems like the replacement arm's doing you justice.
Yeah, and hopefully I won't need any more. She's gonna roll her eyes thinking about the stupid corporation.
That would be preferable. I mean, I'm not around to carry on horseback a couple hours to the hospital like last time.
I've gotten much better
Well,
at my
hopefully,
craft.
Hopefully your little hideout you do your craft at is a little closer to civilization.
She'll smile and nod.
Well, that's just fine. I'll let you get back to it, little powder keg. Nice to see you around, though. He takes the horse and puts it back into the pocket, pats his pocket over his jacket, and turns around and walks back to the bar.
Okay, I think she'll walk back. Everybody else.
The whole table's staring at you.
Do I have
It's just
something on my face?
He's just gonna look at you and go, actually, yeah, you kind of do. And he's gonna point to like his right cheek. It's like, yeah, it's like right here, you know.
She's gonna flip him off.
No, seriously, like you actually do. I'm not kidding.
She's gonna squint her eyes.
Oh, for the
At
love
him.
of whatever.
He's either blind or he's gaslighting you.
I was trying to trick her. Damn it! Like you bastard. Add me out that fast, you fucker.
She looks just fine, Renee says off to the side.
Ah, you all are no fun, I swear to God. It's a little gaslighting between new partners.
Yeah, that sounds healthy.
Oh, it's just a
Now,
little friendly, you know.
dude in the jacket, never got your name. What happened to you?
Name's Axel. It's a kind of a funny story. Me and a few old avocados got set up to go do a job. I was the driver. Nobody was supposed to get shot. That's not what happened. We end up stealing a little suitcase. Supposedly has some bioweapon that this Russian guy wanted. We get there and the weapon's gone. So now we're getting held at gunpoint, getting yelled at, getting threatened to be on the back of a milk carton or something. Until Sarah over here shows up, tries to talk him out of it. Next thing we know, there's gunfire everywhere. We're running for our lives. I'm the only one of all the Dakotas that made it out. Been working at a mechanic shop ever since.
Heavy shit. At least you found your footing.
Axel, you think for a moment as you say you've been working at a mechanic shop ever since. The girl across the table from you, she said her name was Amelia. It's the same name that's on the wall of the room that you've been staying in.
I don't even know what the name of the mechanic shop is, though. Has that been decided?
The name of the mechanic
The
shop
mechanic shop.
is, shit, what is it called? Let me look it up.
I remember the people's last name.
What was it? Madam.
Who own it? The people's
Yeah.
or the shop?
The
Their
People's.
last name was Smith.
Was it Smith?
Their last name. Yeah.
I think I originally called it Smith's Market. We'll go with that.
That's funny.
Right, the Smiths. I've been visiting them for every now and then to keep up with the guy.
So Amelia,
So
you would
Amelia.
immediately recognize that.
Yep. So she's gonna perk up and turn her head and say, "How exactly do you know them?"
That's
Had some
where he's staying.
connections from. Had some connections from some jobs a while ago. They were about the only ones that would let me crash. Was just trying to stay off the radar.
Yeah. She looks at the kid and she says, "Those are the people who would take you in if no one else does."
Well, if both of you stayed with them, they sound nice, I guess.
Very nice, as long as you do a little bit of work.
Oh yeah.
I don't have a problem with that.
Didn't think you would.
Besides, motors aren't that much different than robotics.
Hell, they are robotics sometimes.
Amelia will nod agreement.
So, you guys drink and socialize a bit. Was there anything else you wanted to do here?
Spectre at some point would probably have left and sat outside.
I would add, I will need you guys to discuss what your plan is for your first steps before the session ends, but this is me saying,
Yeah.
do whatever you want to do before we wrap it up. If you'd like to socialize and hang out as characters, I'm down. I ain't got nothing to do. If you guys want to
Yeah.
move towards calling it, I'm fine with that too.
Down to come up with the next steps.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
You guys have had your session zeros,
Yeah.
and now you have gone to this event center and seen what happened. You have loosely shared what happened when all of you got blacklisted. So what exactly is your plan here?
I think starting off small, getting some jobs would be the
Yeah,
best
we
way
need
going forward.
we need gear. We need to.
Oh yeah.
If what we're dealing with is the same
Wait, did we get
people
paid for that
that
last job?
we did last time, we're going to need more than just like the stuff you can get on the street. So I'm going to start looking for connections. People in good spots.
Sounds smart.
I can pull a few strings, talk with some people I know.
I can look up whatever information anyone requires.
Should we look into any jobs? See what we can be capable of doing?
Just having cash makes it easier.
Having
that
cash makes
dosh.
everything easier.
Amen.
Years.
God bless.
On Indeed.
Not indeed.
Indeed.
My lord. So you guys are just gonna try and take some jobs to try and build up you guys' finances a little bit?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, I will
Yeah.
post. I will make a little job board channel and post some available work for you guys, so you guys can decide what
Yeah.
mission you want to take first. I will do that before next session. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do before we call it?
I guess we should.
Outside
Oh,
outside of the bar, can I just try and get like a fan base following by getting a large group in the area?
You'd have to roll for it.
Yeah. Where's that? Okay. Dang,
Yeah.
that's an 11 on the DV12.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, you're too small right now.
Yeah, TikTok creation failed.
Oof.
Canceling him on Twitter. No.
Oh no.
Not
on
again.
Twitter.
They just
Not Twitter.
Man, you're too ahead of your time.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not
I
so
guess-
much that they don't like you, it's that you're in Cypher's territory, and all they really care
Really?
about right now is Cypher.
Oh,
Pulling the
no.
Marty McFly. I guess you guys aren't ready for that, but your kids will love it.
Oh my god.
One last thing, Spectre wanted to discuss. He'll say, we might not be able to regroup here all of the time, so I guess in the future we should probably invest in some kind of hideout.
Once again, need money.
Exactly. Just making future plans when we have money.
Oh, yeah.
I have my clinic and it
You're
is
muted.
in a safe location, although it is quite small.
Baby steps for now, but eventually we'll need a hideout, especially with what's going on around here.
Well, if you get it figured out, Renee says off to the side, let me know.
Will do. Oh, I suppose we should all get each other's contact info.
You guys
Yeah,
add each
probably.
other to your list of contacts.
All right.
I have a question. Is the kid leaving? Or is he staying? Because,
Great question.
oh, I should probably ask.
Perhaps.
that would answer my question, probably.
You're muted.
Hey, kid,
Mm-hmm.
are you... Oh?
I'm speaking.
Rest in peace.
Both of
Vanya.
these are. All
Nope,
of this
Vanya,
is
you're muted.
unmuted. Can I?
I can
What?
hear someone.
Oh,
He's
I
not
can
muted for
hear
me.
you.
Is that?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
can now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard you originally.
Weird.
You were hearing him through me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. You were hearing him through my mic. He was muted on his own.
Yeah.
After Vanya would have gone silent for a while after everybody started talking about the jobs that went wrong, but he pipes up after everybody starts sharing information, getting ready to leave. Renee, I could provide you with a location to stay if you need it, although it also sounds like there are other options.
That's okay. I don't mind. I'll go with you.
More the merrier. I've been staying with him too.
Good.
Good.
And
And
just in case,
although I doubt that this is going to be a problem, you are not the member of any gangs, are you?
Are you serious?
You act,
I have to
been
ask
living in a
everybody.
dorm room for the last 3
You didn't
years,
ask us.
man.
She's
You won't
gonna
believe
look.
how
It's
many
just-
gangs are in those dorm rooms, man.
She's gonna look at the kid and say, "Told you it was a tough name."
I am not part of a gang, he says. Unless you count the robotics team, which might as well have been a gang.
So yes.
It's
You
just
know.
the witches are not particularly fond of intruders.
I beg your finest pardon.
Those don't exist.
I'm not gonna ask questions.
You know, that's what you're
I mentioned that I had friends who shared interests with you.
Okay.
And they're witches?
Yes.
Like
I'm gonna
like
ask questions.
like
Not gonna ask
like broomstick? Like witches?
That-
and
that-
just take
That
her
would
hand?
be a stereotype.
A
A very racist stereotype.
So are we
She's
talking like
cover her mouth.
we're talking like old spinsters who keep cats with them, who get horribly mistreated for
Trust me, whatever you guess,
Sisterhood?
it's not going to be right.
They are practitioners of a religion that I share in.
a witchy religion.
Vanya just stares at you. His emotionless face plate glaring into you.
Keith is just gonna
That,
go right back. Just,
He's a little sensitive about the topic.
I couldn't tell.
They are pleasant to those who are not a problem.
Good to know.
I will make sure to be polite, he says. Or just never talk again. Also an option that I may consider.
I'm sure
you will
have
have no issue.
Okay, he says.
Amelia will give him 2 thumbs up.
True.
Back as you get up from the table with the kid and start walking for the door, you notice you're being watched.
Oh?
Yeah, there's a woman, several women behind the bar, but one of them just keeps glancing in your direction every so often.
Does he recognize these women?
Nope. She's very interesting, though. Unlike most of the other people in this bar, this girl is mostly Borg. You see the armor, the plating on her all looks like porcelain. Like pottery prints of white and blue, except all of them are fixed, the cracks plastered over with gold. She brushes one of her long locks behind her ear and glances at you. And looks away, back to what she's doing at the bar again.
wow, wow.
He tilts his head before continuing outward.
You head out with the kid. The kid is looking between you and the girl at the bar, and then you at the girl at the bar, and then he follows you out.
Spectre would be with him, so he would like nudge Vanya.
Why are you touching me?
He gives you a look, and then he says, "Oh, right. Man, I forgot you. Never mind."
He is staring at you with absolute confusion.
Why are you so autistic? He says.
Careless Whisper being played.
There's like
That
a
wasn't
hard
on
rock
one of my
version of
recordings.
Careless Whisper somewhere.
I need the AI to become a character.
It's just a rogue AI haunting Keith.
I'm
It's
okay
like the
with
mime.
it. This is wonderful.
Yeah.
It's like the mime all over again. Oh no.
Yeah, there's a rogue AI that's like got interest in us over the net.
Keith got too close to the black wall.
God bless. So, as you guys head out into the night to your respective places, agreeing that you are going to find a job that all of you can take together, that is where I am going to call it for the evening.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
just trying to buy blenders. Stop it.